Welcome back. Welcome back. Woo! Look at my motherfucking head, man. Don't ever in your life not believe that the fucking first Super Saiyans are black. You tell me this ain't. Swear to God I ain't on my Goku shit right now. Swear to God I ain't on my Gohan. I ain't do nothing to my hair. I woke the fuck up like this. Now y'all say it's nappy hair. His hair's fucked up. You know what I see? I see the laws of gravity being broken. What goes up comes down, right? No, what you have, your weak ass hair, your fucked up looking hair. Yeah, your hair that goes this straight down. Cause I used to be mad or let you people make me feel bad about my hair being all woolly like and nappy. And it sticks up and it's like, you're like, oh God, gotta comb that shit out. Gotta straighten it up. Fuck what I wanna straighten my hair for. Don't you realize my hair is reaching towards the sun? You silly motherfuckers. Like, look at them trees. You see the fucking tree, you dumbasses? The tree grows up. Get it? Grow up. I wonder why my hair grows towards the heavens. Even if I let it grow, my hair is long. My shit could be braided, bro. Why my hair stick up towards the heavens? Huh? And I don't want to hear all that, all black people. Nah, Africans don't have hair like this. Their hair does not grow like this. If you really pay attention to their hair, they're usually balding by 40. Or they have they have curly hair too. I'm not saying they don't. It's just different though. Like the hair of the black American, the Negro, and the African is different. Just like an Irishman and an Australian. You know what I mean? Like, Irish people are considered white, but they have reddish hair. And then you got Australians, they got the blondish and light brown, and you know what I mean. And it's funny how they lump us all into one category. You're just black. You black. Fuck out of here, man. I'm on a whole nother wavelength. The black people of America are just a lot different from majority of black people everywhere. Like, we all don't look the same. We really don't. Our skin color ain't even the same. Like, I'm black on my really light brown with a reddish brownish. Like, be for real. I don't look nowhere near black unless I go in the sun and I stay there all day, all night. And then every day just keep getting darker and darker. But even then you can still see the shades of brown within me. Now, I ain't really want to talk about that, but just want to throw that out there. Got a lot of hate dispute today. Well, not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's hate. It's just my opinion, fair use, or whatever the fuck you gotta say to not get banned for speaking what you think. Like, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right at all. So I'm watching this YouTube skit, right? I'm gonna talk about 2 skits that I seen that are crazy. Like, I didn't know this. And I want to share it with you guys. Maybe you know, or maybe you didn't. But just recently, it's been they're starting to pass laws, or they're starting to get more action towards abortions. And they want people to stop having abortions now because I don't know the true reason, but let's keep it where it's at. Birth. We need people so, life can continue. If women just choose to, not have babies and all these different things, the infrastructure is the first thing that goes. I said it plenty of times. Everybody can't be rich. Everybody won't be rich. Majority of us cannot be rich and live in the society world that we live in. This shit wasn't built for everyone to live in luxury. Someone has to clean the streets. Someone's gotta drive that fucking garbage truck. If you're rich and you're doing good, you're not driving that fucking truck. If I'm rich and I'm good, I'm not driving that fucking garbage truck. No way. I'm not driving that bus. No way. So the whole everyone chasing all this money and shit. Yeah, you're supposed to chase money. You're supposed to support yourself. But if you really believe in your stupid ass head, you're gonna be like some mega rich guy and all this, and your children gonna be mega rich guys and all that. The world would fall apart if everybody did that. No one would work. Period. Now we're coming into a society where everyone has to do regular jobs, but everyone wants to be Captain Insano, rich guy, and I want to own land, and I want to this and that and that. Listen, first of all, even if man wasn't stopping other men from doing things, the Lord will stop you. Listen, if you're fucking 300 pounds in a childlike mind, if you're skinny as fuck and like you can't do things, if you're average size, decent looker with a small penis, right? And no money. This is who we are. Yes, the Lord has allowed us the grace of changing and becoming more. But there are certain things that can't change. I cannot change how tall I am. I can put sneakers on and put boots with bigger heels and I'll be taller, but eventually I gotta take the fucking shoes off. The point of what I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with being regular. There's nothing wrong with being on the bottom. It's always about how you feel about yourself on that level. And it's about being able to have the natural things that, regardless of what level you on, you should have, like women. Every man should have a woman. Every single one of us. And some of us deserve 2 or 3. I don't give a fuck what no woman says or any man says. You know why? Because let's play in the realm of just numbers and reality and being fair. Let's not go on to money and status and all these other things. Let's just break this shit down with numbers. For every man, there's like 3 to 4 chicks. Simple math. You can simply walk around your streets And when you're walking around, you're going to see a whole bunch of women everywhere, and you're going to see very few men. You'll see men, but for every man, there'll be like 3 chicks or 4 chicks or whatever. There's millions of more women than there are men. So, let's get it out of the way, right? First of all, we'll start at the bottom. It's the best place where all reality starts at the bottom. So, we take all the ugly people, all the ugly girls, all the fat girls and skinny girls and girls with no bodies and all of that, right? And you get all the ones that got good personalities and they're good wives and all that other stuff. Because the Lord's not going to make you not attractive and not give you other things that will make you capable of making a man want to stay with you. Now, more than likely they'll have like, a heart, not be lazy, know how to cook, all these other little things that men love, right? Now you get them and you match them up with the ugly men. The men that are not, whatever, right? Now if you start matching all these people up, because I don't care what nobody says, all you ugly people, I'm not sugarcoating shit today. All you ugly people, you're not getting with the good looking people. There are exceptions. I'm not saying I'm not ugly neither. I'm not no fucking great looking man. I get an average chick just like me. Now, once you match all of those up, right, you're automatically going to run into a problem. Because when you start matching up the pretty people and the average people, right, there's more of women than there are men. So like I said, eventually, you're going to run out of men. And there are going to be a lot of ugly women left because all the pretty women are taken immediately. Think about that. Women, all the baddies will go to all the good-looking men with high jobs and all that bullshit, right? Let's be unfair. That's what they want. That's what they get. Now, or the good-looking men, whatever. The good-looking women are going to run out too. Like, you just don't get it. All the men that look good, there's only a very few short of us. And because of the numbers, like I said, every man would have a woman already. And then all the other women, millions, you would be sitting around like, what do I do? What do I do? You do nothing. You sit there and you watch everyone else be happy. Right? Get the fuck out of here. You know goddamn well y'all ain't gonna do that. You men know damn well they ain't gonna do that. You know what would happen if we did it fairly? All you women left out in the cold, because you're gonna remember, no man will be left out in the cold. There's enough of us to get every one of you. And there's enough of us where the average looking guys, we would be able to get the dimes. Because there's so many dimes out here now. There's so many bad bitches that eventually all the rich guys, there's only a handful of them. So they would get chewed up quick. The baddest of the baddest of the baddest of the baddest of the baddest would be with them. But then the average man, the average looking man like me, we would be able to choose the rest of the millions from the rest of all the good looking chicks, right? As we did that, the numbers of women would go down smaller and smaller. And then all it would be left is the average women and the ugly women. or the ugly women. How will women feel about that? How will the baddies, because there's so many of you, what happens if there's too many where now all of us guys that are average, we all get one. Now all those baddies got to go with the ugly men, the broke men. Now all the average chicks, now yous are fucked even more. Because you couldn't get Mr. High Value because the baddies got him. You can't get an average regular guy because the baddies and the average women got them. And then all you ugly chicks, you would all be alone forever. Do you really believe in your mind that the women, the millions of women that would be left over, you think they would let those relationships be? You don't think they would try to get... You really believe in your head that they would stay on these streets by themselves? You really believe that? I don't. What I think would happen is all those women that could look good and they're overweight, could be nice but they're not, they'd start being nice, they start losing weight, they'd start doing this and they start doing that, right? Then the inner beauty of themselves and what they can make themselves look like will come out, and then they wouldn't be that no more. And then a lot of them would be feeling like, damn, if I did this before they picked everybody, I may have been one of the women that are not alone now. And I would have a husband. But because I chose to be Biggins or Mrs. I'm a bad bitch, I'm an attitude, I don't need no man. You would be fucked. And like I said, all of what happened is women would start to want to, realize, like, listen, I'll be with you too. You can have more than one woman. You would start reading that Bible and realize, like, oh, all right, well, it's okay that you're married, but God said you can have a concubine. Please take me in. That's what you would do. You would figure it out, the way of life, and then you would realize, like, oh shit, all right, it's better to literally be his concubine than be no one to no one. See, the Lord already, he spelled it all out for us, and I get it now. We're men, we're women, we're children, and because just like your child, you have all these rules in your house, and they're gonna break every last one of them. They're gonna test you. They're gonna see how strongly you feel towards your rules. And they're gonna try to show you that your rules aren't real, like they could be broken, and things will be okay. And now we're doing that, and we're gonna learn the hard way, all of us, because we choose to. All love, all praise to the Most High.